How did Justin Baldoni go from redefining masculinity and directing tear-jerking films to battling Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds in a legal storm that no one saw coming? Injuries that nearly ended his career, a shocking breakup that scarred him for life, and a man bun that somehow made it into Deadpool. The truth about Baldoni's journey is far more surprising than you think. But before we spill all the tea, tap that like button, share with your group chat, and subscribe. Because every sub helps me buy more coffee, and trust me, I need it to keep up with all this Hollywood drama. Justin Baldoni was once on the path to becoming a sports star. Long before he graced our screens in Jane the Virgin, Baldoni was outshining everyone on the track and soccer field. He earned a scholarship to California State University for both sports, proving he was more than just good looks and charm. But his dreams of an athletic career were crushed by severe injuries that would haunt him for the rest of his life, and even lead to the controversy with Blake Lively. Baldoni suffered a herniated disc in his spine, cartilage damage in both knees, and arthritis in his shoulder. These weren't just minor setbacks, they were career-ending blows. The pain was so severe, it forced him to give up his athletic dreams and ultimately drop out of college. Yet, in a twist of fate, those injuries pushed him toward acting, a decision that would define his future and, ironically, lead him into the very spotlight that made him a household name. After stepping away from sports, Baldoni threw himself into acting. His breakout role as Raphael Solano in Jane the Virgin made him a fan favorite. His playboy charm on screen was magnetic, but his personal life was a different story. When Baldoni met Swedish actress Emily Foxler, he was all in from day one. He bombarded her with gifts, love letters, poems, and even a 27-minute proposal video. While it might sound like the ultimate romance, Emily admitted it was overwhelming. She wasn't sure about him at first, and his grand gestures felt more like pressure than passion. Yet, Baldoni persisted, convinced they were meant to be together. Eventually, his relentless affection paid off, and the two married, forming one of Hollywood's most admired couples. But Baldoni's past held more than just romantic struggles. During his college years, he endured an emotionally and sexually abusive relationship that left deep scars. He admitted to losing his sense of self, feeling trapped in a situation that society rarely acknowledges: a man being victimized by a woman. Therapy helped him reclaim his life, but the experience shaped his future approach to relationships and his mission to challenge traditional masculinity. This mission led him to write his best-selling book Man Enough, where he opened up about body image, vulnerability, and the pressures men face. He later launched the Man Enough podcast, providing a platform to redefine masculinity. His work resonated with many, positioning him as a voice for male vulnerability in a world that often demands the opposite. However, Baldoni's reputation took a hit during the filming of It Ends With Us in 2023. The adaptation of Colleen Hoover's beloved novel was highly anticipated, but behind the scenes, tensions flared. Blake Lively accused Baldoni of making her uncomfortable when he asked about her weight. The media pounced on the story, labeling Baldoni as a body shamer. But the truth was far more complicated. Baldoni, still battling chronic pain from his sports injuries, had been undergoing regenerative therapy. His herniated disc and other injuries made lifting scenes dangerous. Before filming a particular scene where he had to lift Lively, Baldoni asked her personal trainer for her weight to ensure he could perform the stunt safely. He wasn't trying to offend her, he was trying to protect his body from another painful setback. But the situation spiraled out of control. Ryan Reynolds, Lively's husband, publicly criticized Baldoni, and his talent agency WME dropped him. The fallout was brutal. Baldoni was painted as the villain, despite his intentions. Fans were divided. Some defended him, while others sided with Lively. The controversy highlighted the precarious nature of Hollywood, where one misunderstanding can destroy a career. Adding fuel to the fire, Ryan Reynolds took a jab at Baldoni in Deadpool. The character Nice Pool sported a hairstyle eerily similar to Baldoni's signature man bun. What seemed like harmless fun had a deeper, more emotional backstory. Baldoni had grown his hair for 4 years to donate it to Locks of Love, a charity that provides wigs to children with cancer. He documented the entire journey on social media, showing his kids why giving back mattered. So, when Reynolds mocked his hairstyle, it felt personal. But the tide began to turn when fans learned the truth about Baldoni's man bun. Sympathy shifted, and even Colleen Hoover appeared to distance herself from Lively by removing their pictures from social media. The once clear lines of support blurred, leaving the public questioning who was really at fault. Despite the drama, Baldoni continued to focus on his health and his work. He underwent stem cell therapy and peptide treatments, finally finding some relief from his chronic pain. He remained vocal about his struggles, using his platform to discuss mental health and resilience. Baldoni's creative projects have always reflected his personal growth. His documentary series, My Last Days, highlighted individuals living with terminal illnesses, focusing on their strength and spirit rather than their suffering. It was a testament to Baldoni's belief in celebrating life, even in the face of death. His dedication to storytelling and his faith also played crucial roles in his journey. Raised in the Baha'i faith, Baldoni found guidance in its teachings, particularly a quote tattooed on his arm: "Where there is love, nothing is too much trouble, and there is always time." As the legal battle with Lively drags on, Baldoni has faced emotional and financial strain. Yet his supporters remain hopeful. Hollywood loves a redemption story, and Baldoni's resilience suggests this might just be another chapter in his ongoing narrative. Will this lawsuit be the comeback story that cements his legacy, or will it be the final blow to his career? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe, because every sub fuels my coffee addiction. And trust me, I need that caffeine to survive this celebrity chaos.